Well, this is going to be fun. I have no idea how people do this. Wake up every day, make a video, talk to a camera. I don't know. And then how do you do it in a way that you can talk about something interesting that people want to tune in for and hear what you have to say? Anyway, that said, I made my first video yesterday, which was terrible, and it has no views, which I fully expected. And I expect this one to get no views, but I'm doing this, remember, like I said, well, there's no one there, but this is to prove my wife wrong. So I'm going on with day 2. I'm thinking I have to do this for at least, I don't know, 2 months maybe, and then I can say, look, see, no one's been showing up. So I originally had this list of video ideas that I thought I was going to go down one by one and start throwing them out, but I think I'm just going to put that on the back burner for now because maybe life will just have a way of making videos for me. So today's topic is taxes. So for the last, I don't know how many years, maybe 7, 8 years, I don't know, we've been having our taxes prepared, might even be more than that. And I liked paying to have it done just because I used to do them and I hated it. I would use TurboTax, and while it seemed fine, it just took a lot of time, and TurboTax asks you 156,000 questions. Some of them are confusing. So anyway, over the years, the price to get our taxes has gone up and up and up. So I was using a real CPA, so the guy was, licensed. So I was paying him $1,000 a year. And looking online here where I live, I noticed people are griping about paying $800 for their taxes to get done. I don't know whether those are CPAs or it's their H&R Block guy. I don't know what it is, but anyway, they're griping at $800. I was already paying $1,000, and my wife is like, "Look, you're retired. You should be doing these things for us." But of course, it's always easy for her to spend my time because it's my time. It's like fix the faucet, whatever in the yard. It's always you fix it because it's cheaper, which it's my time. But anyway, so I just sent the email to the accountant guy letting him know thanks for doing our taxes, but now it's time for me to do them. And before you go, oh my God, you were getting ripped off, just know we have rental houses with various depreciation schedules, not just houses, but then the roofs have been depreciated and they go on a different schedule, and the furnaces have been depreciated and they go on a different schedule. So it's all going to be a pain in the butt this first year getting this all back into TurboTax, and I don't look forward to it at all. And also we have investment accounts, although I did simplify that by moving a bunch of stuff from, we have a brokerage account, and I simplified the brokerage account so there won't be any capital gains and such going on inside of that. And those were my mistakes. I wish I'd learned so many of these sooner. But when you're having someone else do your taxes and you don't really realize the consequences of your moving money around your brokerage account. So I finally did realize that and made changes. We live in California now, and that's a whole different video. A lot of people are thinking that would be nuts. But anyway, like I said, that's another video for another time because we have our reasons why we came here. Anyway, like I said, tax time, don't look forward to doing them. I'm curious what everyone else is thinking, what your guys are paying for taxes. Do you pay $200 to the guy around the corner and maybe he's doing them right, maybe he's not? Are you paying $1,000 a year? Just curious. But anyway, we're jumping ship and jumping to TurboTax, which I did use in the past, and it really was fine. It was depreciating all the houses and doing what it needed to do, but I can't remember what made me stop doing it one year. I was just kind of getting sick of it. But the real reason we're doing this, well, I should say part of why I'm agreeing to do it was it seems like 80% of the work is gathering all the data, and I do that throughout the year. I have spreadsheets for the rental houses where as the expenses come in, I enter them on the spreadsheet every month. How much did I get in rent? How much did I pay for the power bills, water bills, garbage bills, whatever, and then when I fix something, I got to put it down. And so, like I said, I have really detailed spreadsheets of all this junk. The only thing I don't have is whether a repair is long-term depreciation or short-term no depreciation. Like, did you just fix a some floorboards or something, or did you put on a roof that has to be spread out? So those are the things that don't get broke down, and that was partly why I started using the accountant. But honestly, I think the biggest push, which has made me feel more comfortable about moving forward, is I've been using AI to answer a lot of my tax questions. And granted, I know you shouldn't trust it 100%, but if you're a reasonable person and don't just trust things blindly, I'm not going to lie, it gives pretty darn good answers lately, and I've been using it more and more. And I think it's really going to change the way a lot of things are done. And maybe taxes are one of them because the answers it's been giving are good. And you can ask it things like, hey, I had to put in a new door in a house. Is that a long term depreciation or is that a repair? And I think it has good answers. So, again, going back to the beginning of this video, I'm curious, what are you guys doing this year? Are you still staying with accountants or your H&R Block guy? Are you moving to TurboTax or whatever your tax software is? Let me know. And I hope everyone is having a great tax year. It's just starting out, but it should be fun. And we'll see how it goes. I'll post back later if I totally screwed up on this one or not. Have a great day, guys.